when it clips.
On.
Have you unmuted the mic?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. And welcome to the Emma Dilemma Show
brother.
with the Moses. And we've got we've got Brenny here tonight. We've got Kate Owen here tonight, and we've got our friend Georgie tonight who made this patch on my back.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. It's an amazing patch. I really missed you at the Music Awards this year, which is no longer the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards, is it?
It's the Aotearoa
New Zealand Music Awards.
Exciting.
So, how does that work? Is that because Jacinda got in, she gave us as artists, when I say us, as artists more funding, and so that organisation got to just, like, what do you think's going on there?
I haven't considered that actually. Yeah, because usually it's the Vodafone New Zealand Music Awards. What is this light doing? Why do you always do that? What's it doing?
It's just super bright, but it's fine.
Well, you just need to adjust the camera, not the light.
These are the things we're working out. So another thing about tonight that's really interesting is we don't have Alex, and it's been a long time since we've not had Alex. So tonight, production values are back to the OG way that they were. Back down in lockdown. When we started in lockdown, that's where this show started. Tonight is our 25th episode, and it's super fucking exciting because we've learned so much about this process of streaming, and through that we've had incredible opportunities come up, which have been really cool. We've had some cool sponsorship deals, we've done some cool giveaways, and tonight it's kind of, in the production values we're going up and up and up, so every time we run the formula, which is Emma plays 3 songs. She plays the song that she wants to play, she plays a song that's been requested, which she still wants to play, and then she plays an original song. So, over 25 shows, we've developed the production values from being just us in the home during lockdown, all by ourselves, with the gear that we have. And over the last few shows, we've always had Alex here to kind of like bring those production values together. So tonight, we're kind of back to basics, which is scary.
Feels so grassroots.
It is. It does.
I feel like we need to go back to the thing where like whoever's watching, can you tell us if you can hear us all fine? Because we don't actually know. Is Moses louder than me? Am I louder than Moses? I don't know. Who we got here? We got Don Cameron. We got Christine Cameron. Don't know who those people are, but they got the same last name as me. That's weird. Mishka Venings. Hola! Yes, Mishka, I'm actually playing one of your requests tonight. I'm playing Lydia by Fur Patrol, which was your request. Jodie Cherie's here, my favourite night of the week. I finish band practice and then finish off with some tunes from You Beautiful.
Where's Nina?
Where's Nina?
Where are you, Nina?
Maybe Nina usually tunes into Moses' profile, which isn't going to happen tonight because our streaming software is being a dick.
Yes, which is a little bit unfortunate, but what I should probably do at my break is share the stream across to mine.
I already did that for you.
You already did that for me. Okay, so it's happening. That's cool. We have some really cool segments tonight. We have, obviously, yours truly is presenting his 5 favourite eats here in Christchurch. And that's going to be a good time.
Really.
We also have a mental health segment, which is going to be two people in the hot seats, 2 guests. We've got the beautiful Kate Owen and best mate Brenny, of course, from Enter Sandman, who was our principal sponsor, our golden sponsor, our legacy sponsor, the first person to ever sponsor the show, which we're incredibly proud of. Speaking of sponsors, bring it up on the screen. Storm Baker Jewelers. They've been the bread and butter that have seen us through. Absolutely incredible people. If you ever need something made, or you need a timepiece, or you might have a precious gem or a precious jewel or an old ring or an old necklace, and you need it refabricated into something new. They're the team to go and see. So check out Stormbaker. You
We
can
love
find them
Stormbaker.
on the internet.
They made the ring that you got for me, didn't they?
They did.
Hey, Mauricio Kuna is here, and he messaged me yesterday on my page. He is from Mexico, and he did a cover of one of my covers that I did on the show once. He's uploaded it to YouTube. He's playing drums to a song that I covered on here.
Awesome.
Which is absolutely
Have you seen
incredible,
that?
Mauricio. We really, really enjoyed that. We were at Emma Dilemma's practice yesterday, and that's when we got the notification. You did an incredible job. I love how you took the video, you had your overlay.
Yeah, like it's a video of me playing here. It was the
really?
Bluebird Blues by the Dead Weather.
Yeah.
You know, the one that's all like, and then he's just like got his little like screen in the top left corner, and he's just doing the drums
cool.
to it. Yeah, it's real cool.
I'll check that out.
So hello, yes, greetings from New Zealand.
And my recommendation, Mauricio, would be if you could drop the link to your social profiles into the comments.
Yeah,
and then
share it in the
people
comments so everyone can see it.
People can go and see that.
Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet.
So, Emma, we had an incredible weekend. We obviously had a triple 40th on Thursday and Friday,
God.
which was crazy.
What day is it
Kate
today?
was there. It was just an amazing time. And then we came. I had a bunch of gigs to play. Emma, you had to come back in town because you had to practice and then go to the Vodafone. No, not the Vodafone. The Aotearoa New Zealand
AMAs.
Music Awards.
The AMAs.
Talk me through that. Talk me through the highlights. How was the AMAs?
The AMAs were great. The head of my record label, Warner, thought I was 24, so that was probably the highlight for me.
Enough of that shit. We want to know how the leather pants went.
The leather pants were incredible. They weren't leather, they're pleather actually, they're vegan. When you take them off, the inside smells like fish, which is quite problematic, but that's okay because I wasn't taking them off in front of anyone. But what I did discover with all of my friends, I was sitting with Scott from Warner, I was sitting with the Villainy guys, I was sitting with the No Comply guys, I was sitting with Harper Finn, just realising how problematic it is that my entire label is dudes except me. We all discovered that we could accidentally pour drinks on my pants and it would just sachet right off. So I had a really great night because I spilt a lot of drinks. So, the leather pants were a good idea.
What would happen if you weed on the inside of the pants?
I would
That's a very
soak
good
onto the
question,
inside, but
Kate.
not be visible from the outside. So
They
it would have
wouldn't
been.
smelled like fish. They would have smelled like asparagus.
Oh yeah. Very good.
I had a very good time, and congratulations to everyone who won. And I cannot wait to win an award next year. Oh, she just went there.
So I guess at this point too, speaking of labels and speaking of as the show is growing, we're on our 25th episode tonight, it's important to bring up a disclaimer because we have outside sources. It's really important that everybody knows that the views and opinions expressed on the Emma Dilemma show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any sponsor, guest, client, family member or affiliated persons.
Yes.
You guys following? This is fucking important, okay? Listen up.
Don't sue me.
Any content shared
not-
on this
do not
is
sue us.
opinion and only and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organisation, company, individual or anyone or anything.
Or
Okay?
Joe Biden!
Or Joe Biden.
And
That's
the
right.
ear-sniffing
That's
antics.
right.
Smells good.
So you guys following though? Following? Final part is show may contain coarse language, nudity, sex scenes, violence, drug use. Okay, this is important to know because if you're not interested in those things, you need to tune out now.
We should get some drug use.
And finally, excessive consumption of alcohol and insertion of penis in river wombat.
Oh, down
By the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Down by the river, where I put my penis in the river wombat. Woo!
Also,
Anyway.
the disclaimer should include we do not condone bestiality.
No, we don't. River wombat is obviously a metaphor.
No,
And
you
if you
won't.
don't get that, then you wouldn't be tuning into the show anyway.
Yeah, then maybe just leave.
Exactly.
No, don't leave. Please keep watching our show. Mauricio says, he posted the link to his cover and he said, I'm not very good yet. I'm a guitarist, but I tried my best. Haha, love. Thank you so much. I hope to listen to more of you guys. Well, you're here right now. You're listening right now. So
And speaking of music, it looks like Emma's all prepared to play her first song, and I get to do something new tonight because obviously, as I
monitor.
was saying, Alex isn't here. I get to monitor. So bear with us because the production values may not be as epic as always, but we're going to do our best.
Can you hear
okay?
that?
And it sounds beautiful. It
And
sounds
is my
absolutely
vocal decently loud over it?
Yes, it is, and I'm about to put the reverb on your
Awesome.
vocals as well.
Well, then maybe don't put it on until I introduce this track, which if anyone was tuned in at the countdown, you know what it is. But I was going to actually do a couple tracks that I needed Alex for this week. So today he messaged us this morning at about 11 a.m. saying he wasn't going to be here.
Arsehole.
What a
Wanker.
Fucking loser.
And so I was like, fuck, what
This
the
is
fuck?
the kind of culture we run.
Bro.
If you're in, you're in. If you're out,
You're
you
out.
can get fucked. Like,
Just kidding.
Fuck you, man.
Baby!
Fuck you.
I love rugby. Anyway, so I had to change tack today, and so I'm gonna do a couple acoustic tracks. No one knows what rugby is, so I'm gonna do a song by a local artist called Mousy, which is also known as Serena Close. She's amazing. You should check out her album Lemon Law. I think she's actually about to put out a second album because you know what? She is so productive. She's making us all look bad. But this is her song, If You Really Loved Me, and it goes like this. I'm gonna put my glasses on because I cannot fucking read. I printed these lyrics out way too small. Excuse me. Oh yes, everything's pink now. All right, you ready?
I just want to clarify
No.
quickly. Did you share the stream to my profile?
I did.
So does that mean I've gone live? No, it
No,
just means,
it just means
I've
you've shared my
it.
live.
Okay.
Yeah, which means our watching numbers are probably quite low on like that and on this because we can't see who's watching it on yours and etc.
Yeah, true. Anyway, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Over to you, Angel.
All right, the song is called If You Really Love Me by Mousy from Christchurch, New Zealand.
Reverb goes on.
Hello down there. If you know it's raining, you wouldn't wear a t-shirt. If you found a precious stone, then you would keep it. If you really loved me, you would never leave me. Thank you. That was If You Really Loved Me by Mousy, who's a local Christchurch artist, and she's amazing. And I believe she is no, I don't know where she's playing next. Never mind. Moving on.
That was super sick. I don't need my headphone monitoring on. I forgot to mute my microphone during that track, so if the start of it was picking up extra, it's fine. It's fine. But amazing work, Emma. That was really, really cool. So I've got a confession to make. The first time I heard that song, and you know, I know Serena, and I totally respect her as a musician, and Chris, and that whole crew, amazing people. But I remember
You didn't like that song?
no, it wasn't that I didn't like it. It was that it stressed me out, like the final part. If you, everybody knows
It's all the same.
it's all the same. And I was like, what do you mean it's all the
same as
same?
what?
The same as what? But then, when I recognized what the verse lyrics were actually presenting, which was like, it's like this, it's like this, I was like,
Yeah, it says,
oh, it's the same
if
as...
you know it's raining, you wouldn't wear a t-shirt. If you found a precious stone, then you would keep it. If you really loved me, you would never leave me. Everybody knows it's the same. So it's
Yeah.
like the same as the other thing she's presenting.
Which
You
is
wouldn't
fucking...
do those things. So if you loved me, why would you leave me?
Exactly, which is super meta, because
Yeah.
it actually taps into this narrative that, like, we all have a base level understanding of our morality and our value systems and our value
And
structures.
just logic.
And
in
we
terms
know
of-
what they
yeah,
mean.
Yeah.
But for some reason, you know, and we're all guilty of it. It's not a witch hunt, but people fuck up sometimes, and it all dawned on me today when Emma was playing it, and it's so funny how you can hear something external, even sideways, even within your little area that you exist in, and hear something and be like, I don't get it, and then it takes someone close to you. So obviously Emma's the closest person to me in my world. For her to play it, for my brain to go, oh fuck, nothing's changed. It's just
You're listening to it
I've
in a
listened to
different
it
way.
through new ears, which to me was like, oh my god. So maybe it's not. Maybe if I'm looking out at the world through my window
You're not
and
taking
seeing
it in.
everyone's dirty washing, maybe my window is dirty.
Oh! But this is like...
Mind-blowing.
We talk about this a
shit.
lot because, you know, me as like a musician and artist, when I consume music, you know this about me, I don't listen to the words. Like, I have no idea what a lot of my favorite songs are about because I just love the melody, I love the movement.
I know where you're going with this,
So
but
it's the same thing.
but before
Everybody knows it's all the same, Moses.
this is what fucks me up about you is I know that you don't, but then you remember lyrics better than I do, even though
Yeah,
you don't
but-
even listen
no,
to
but,
them.
Like, this ties in with how bad my reading comprehension is as well. Like, in high school and stuff, when you did like reading work or like reading comprehension jobs, like homework and shit, I'd literally have to read things like 8 times out loud and actually really think really hard about what was being said because I can read real good, but I don't actually listen to what I'm reading. I just read the words and go, yeah, task done, did the thing. Unless it's like really good fiction, then I'm like fully involved. But yeah. Anyway.
I think I've been muted the entire time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm super paranoid.
Well,
I just
unmute yourself.
unmuted.
That's the crowd.
Yeah.
We can only on my channel. I can only see.
Hey guys, can you please comment if you've been listening to me or hearing me or not? Because that was such a zinger of content.
was.
It was brilliant.
Hey,
And
but
if
they
I was
might have been able to
muted
hear
that
it
whole
through this
time,
microphone,
yeah,
though.
maybe, and just been like, why is it quiet?
I can't hear what he's saying.
Anyway, let's charge this show.
Yeah, because it's like fucking my restream is blowing.
Fuck you, Alex.
Fuck you, Alex. It's like
Fuck
got
you
nothing
for
to do
leaving-
with Alex.
If you
It's actually-
loved us, you wouldn't leave us, Alex.
Yes.
Everybody knows it's all the same.
Yes.
Hashtag sad. Well, what do you want to do now?
I can. I think I'd like to bring Kate Owen just in quickly for her first segment, which was a beautiful performance piece I saw. So while the camera's on me and she gets set up, this is probably, I reckon, about 20 to 30-second piece. It doesn't need an introduction. It doesn't need. She's not going to say anything. She's going to do exactly what was. And if you're going to see her and you're going to be like, I want to hear and see more from her, you will. We've got 2 more segments coming up featuring Kate. But this one is a beautiful performance piece. I'm going to hand it over to Kate Owen now. And yeah, here we go.
Am I in frame? Is all this in frame? This whole...
It's happening. Oh my god, that.
That was so zen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your comments in. We're getting comments in thick and fast, but
That was brilliant.
Sorry.
oh, they can hear me. That's
Oh,
great.
they can hear
Oh,
me.
they can hear me. So that was great. That was a beautiful piece, Kate. I really appreciate that. Comments coming in thick and fast. Yes, that was a beautiful performance piece. We're very lucky to have Kate Owen here, and how incredible! I've just gotten off a national tour with Kate Owen. I was lucky enough to play guitar on her album, and then go and lots of people played the guitar on the album. So the challenging thing for me was that when you listen to her album, you hear the incredible work of Ben Edwards, and obviously Kate as well. But this, the way that all of the parts have been put together, you had these soundscapes, and there's many Elmore. Who else was playing guitar? Like you were doing some guitar, Ben was, and it was like, so when it came time to performing it live, obviously we didn't have 16 people to play in the band. We had 4, so I kind of had to figure out these parts, and it was just a really beautiful process, challenging but super rewarding and really, really fun. So it's great to have Kate here. Very exciting. And Emma, I've got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favourite food?
Oh, that's a toughie. I'm just going to have to say that it is actually dairy milk chocolate, but I never eat it.
Which is a great.
And what's your favourite food in Christchurch?
I love going to Dubba Deluxe and getting the grilled fish salad.
Yes, you do.
I get that like, at least once a week.
Yes,
With extra
you do.
jalapenos and spicy sauce and tzatziki.
So that was a wee setup, because coming up we're going to have a brand new segment called 5 Super Cool Restaurants, courtesy of the Moses. Oh, I love that graphic, Emma. You've overlaid.
Yeah,
love
Moses
what you've
forgot
done
to
there.
make the main graphic for his segment this week, so I just grabbed last
My
week's
bad.
and scribbled out the words and changed it.
My bad. But I guess at that point, I think we've reached that point of the show where it's time for Emma to play another song,
Oh, you're not going to go
which
into
I'm
the
incredibly
5?
stoked. Well, I thought we could do that. I
Okay.
thought we could do
No,
that
that's a
after.
good idea.
So this is a cover, isn't it? And this is a
Yeah,
cover
this is a
by
request.
one of the most beautiful, most rock and roll women that I know in this country.
Miss Julia Deans.
Ms. Julia Deans. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
But
Woo!
it's not fair to say this is a Julia Dean song. This is a Fur Patrol.
It's a Fur Patrol song, but it's a Julia Deans song.
Do you know my friend said, "Oh, you mean fur people?"
Oh,
Oh, fun fact, Julia Deans actually came to Kate Owen's gig in Auckland the other week, which is pretty cool.
Kate Owen actually opened for her the night before.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Julia Deans came to our show at Greater
Yeah,
Goods
she
the other
did.
week.
I saw her
Also,
there.
I saw Julia Deans at the Music Awards on Sunday night, and she looked fucking hot.
She did look fucking hot.
Can I just say that we're all in love with Julia Deans? Is that a
Yes.
fair call?
Yes.
Can I say that on behalf of everyone in this
Yes.
room?
Everyone's
that we
in
all love
with
Julia
But
Deans?
not in a creepy Joe Biden hair sniffing way.
I don't know, I kind of am. I would like to sniff her hair.
I would sniff her hair
I would
also.
sniff her hair.
I would also sniff her hair.
Alright, so everyone knows this song. This is Lydia. by
This is
Fur
Lydia?
Patrol.
Okay.
And
Alright.
it was requested by our good friend and aggressive Emma Dilemma variety show watcher. Well, not aggressive, but she just tunes in every week. Mishka Venings. We love Mishka. So when I was gonna do another request this week, if when Alex was meant to show up,
Fucking Alex.
I had this other request.
Fucking asshole, Alex!
He decided not to show up, so I had to just check out the request playlist and just pick something that I knew I could hopefully not fuck up too badly.
Sick, or is he recording another brass band?
He just said that he has so many audio engineering jobs in the nights this week that one had to give, and I'm like, how very dare you make my one be the one that has to give? But to be fair, we don't pay him, so.
And we will never pay him.
And we will never pay him now. We love you, Alex.
Well, not
But
now,
wow,
that's
yeah,
for
baby.
sure. I love rugby!
Oh, can we
Didn't
tell that story?
Argentina beat them the other week?
Shut up.
I hope so.
Shut up.
Like convincingly.
Okay.
I wouldn't even fucking know.
Okay,
I
ready?
don't even know what a rugby is.
Is you got the you got the reverb on? Is you got the reverb on? All right, this song is called Lydia, and it's by a little band called Verbatro. Am I surprised to see you here with Lydia? She's oh so nice and easier to love than I, but no, I won't hold it against her, my baby, my baby. Don't you want me anymore? Her arms are warm, her legs are wild, and so's her smile. She'll take you on where I would slap you down and hide, but no, I won't hold it against her, my baby, my baby. Don't you want me anymore? Your lips are cold, he talks too tired to say goodbye. So take the time to reel me in and wash me out, but treat her right. And no, I won't hold it against her, against her, my baby, my baby. Don't you want me anymore? My baby, my baby. Don't you want me anymore? Don't you want me? Don't you need me? Don't you love me? Don't you love me anymore? My baby, don't you want me anymore?
Oh my god.
That was
Oh
right.
my god.
Really good.
Oh my god. So obviously I'm a fan of Emma.
Dan!
But that was fucked. That was really, really nice, Emma.
Oh, thanks. I like being
That
fucked.
that was really.
Wow, disclaimer!
Oh, wow.
Put up the disclaimer. Jesus Christ.
I said a bird.
The views and opinions expressed on the Emma Dilemma show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position. You know the disclaimer. Anyway, no, Emma, that was honestly, that was really, really,
Oh, thank
really
you,
a beautiful
baby.
performance. That was fucking
I've got
cool.
my Phoebe Buffet, like, semi-sick throat thing going.
see how Kate came down on the floor and I gave her the headphones?
Mm.
Because it was sounding great in the room, but I was listening to the reverb and it was like, oh my god.
But do you know what's amazing?
What's that?
What's amazing is that yes, it's good with the reverb, But in the room, Emma's voice is amazing as well, which is a rare commodity in a vocalist.
Thanks, team.
And speaking of rare commodities in a vocalist, or rather rare commodities in a city called Christchurch when it comes to delicious restaurants, I think it's time for a brand new segment called 5 Super Cool Restaurants with the Moses, the Moses. 5 Super Cool Restaurants with the Moses, the Moses, the Moses, Moses. The fucking Moses! They're my 5 favourite fucking restaurants!
5 super cool
You
restaurants.
fucking
5
dumb
super cool
cunts!
restaurants. 5 super cool restaurants.
Jesus!
What's the segment again?
What is it called?
What's it called?
It's called 5
Super cool restaurants with the Moses, the Moses. 5 super cool restaurants with the Moses, the Moses.
Moses! So welcome along. Number 1, we have Hello Sunday. If you've not been to Hello Sunday, you're a complete fuckwit.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're not a fuckwit, Brendan. You're all
No,
good.
no. But I'm going to go tomorrow.
You're good.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Get rid of that
super mean.
fuckwit energy.
It's super mean. So you can see the beautiful overlay here. Hello Sunday. It's down on. It's like in cinema. It's like if you're at the.
Kitty.
It's if you're at the Columbo. You know where Spotlight used to be? You know the Columbo. So you go back and down into the back of the car park. Hello Sunday. Absolutely incredible. So what you can see here, you can see there. So right here below my finger. Oh, hang on. This is weird. This is weird to do this. There we go. So that's actually a rice-based one. That was a special they were running that day. But now that's what you call like. It doesn't have the rice, but it's like a shakshuka.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of
Spanish
you've got this
meal.
Spanishy tomato-y thing going on,
Yum yum.
and they drop 2 eggs into it, and so it arrives. And if you split the eggs open, it'll run. But because it's so hot, you can keep them cooking for whatever you like. And there's bits of chorizo and prawn and incredible, absolutely incredible, really really yum. So go check out Hello Sunday. And just a beautiful. Have you been? You've been here, man, haven't you?
Yes, we went there pre-villainy tour one time because we were both so nervous, and we were like, "Let's go get breakfast at Hello Sunday before this villainy tour starts," and then we couldn't eat the food.
They
But
do
it-
sausage rolls?
No,
What type of food do they do?
they do really really nice cafe style like restaurant food.
It's like
It's
it's
a
like
cafe. It's not really a restaurant.
it's like an international buzz. Like they're really bringing the
It's
the
so
goodness.
good,
They're
and
bringing
the
the
coffee
goodness.
is amazing. Mhm.
George knows. Georgie knows over there. So for those of you tuning in, if you didn't see Emma, why don't you bring it up actually? It's kind of like an unofficial sponsor. But he actually, to be fair, he is.
He sponsored this patch.
He's amazing.
Take that up to the aim. Look at that. Can you bring it closer to the camera, actually, Emma? So that's what is going on there? That's you've got.
It's
How do you
patch,
even
it's
make that?
embroidered. It's amazing.
He hand embroidered it for me.
So all the yellow is yellow thread, all the red is red thread.
Yes.
All the
Yeah, we get the idea.
What colour's the dark blue thread?
That's just the material.
And
in
the camera's
background.
not doing it justice. You need to. You motherfuckers need to see this shit.
And then
in real
Georgie
life.
was like, "What
It
should go
is
in the
out
middle?"
of
It's like
control.
smiley face.
He's open for commissions. We're gonna drop the when we run the highlight reel next week.
On Instagram, he's at Georgie Peter Art.
And I'm sorry I can't bring that up, but when we do the highlight reel for next week, we'll totally drop them. So number 2, anyway, Pizza Republic, and a little bit of a disclaimer, like yeah, you know we do work with these people, but for example, on this list of 5, I don't have the Astro Lounge. Everyone knows that I love the Astro Lounge, and everyone knows the food's good there, but I haven't put them in my top 5
Because we promote them
because
so hard all the time.
I promote them hard, and I'm not trying to promote stuff that I'm genuinely. This segment, I'm just trying to show you the stuff that we like. So Pizza Republic's amazing.
Just
What you
opened.
can see in the foreground here. Oh, where are we? How do I do? Oh, it's that way. That
That is the right way.
it is the right way. Yeah, it's fucked. So that right there, that is like
The
a
RFC.
that is a RFC, which is a Republic fried chicken pizza. That's got fried chicken on it with like fucking
sriracha aioli or something.
Oh my
and, like,
god, it's just
pickles,
out of
and
control.
It's so good.
It's out of control, and it's Winnie's Fairy Mead. So we all know and love the Winnie Bagers brand. Mike started the Fairy Mead.
Winnie's
Like
13 years ago.
yeah. He's done his dash. He's done a great job.
And he deserves to own his own brand.
He's got his own thing. It's the Pizza Republic, and the team out there are just incredible.
They've redesigned the whole menu. They've got 30 pizzas. They've got like 6 pastas, 6 salads, and outrageous desserts. We went there like last Friday, which was the Friday before they opened, and the chefs were just cooking the entire menu for the team to all be able to taste it. So then obviously when you go eat there and you go, oh, what do you recommend? They know exactly what everything tastes like. And so it took 2 hours. We photographed every single menu item, but the best thing about it was we got to eat it all afterwards. And I can confirm everything on the menu's good.
Really yummy.
Everything.
Really,
they serve
really yummy.
beers,
And they serve heaps
wines,
of beer.
They serve cocktails. They serve mocktails.
Have
They
they got a
serve heaps of
vegan
shit.
pizza?
They've got so many
Yes.
vegan pizzas.
They've got a vegan pizza, and they've also got
Everything can be made gluten-free. Well, almost everything. Like 90% of all the pizzas can be made gluten-free. And they also have these incredible pizzas called the Big Cheesy. There's only 3 flavors, but they're 75 centimeters diameter.
Wow.
They serve like 10 people. And they can't, like, Mike carries it out on this giant, like, wooden board, and it's just incredible.
Yeah.
Go there, it's awesome.
Number 3. Now, this is a sneaky one. Emma hasn't actually come here with me. If you've been to the Riverside Market here in Christchurch, when you walk in from, I'm going to say, the north entrance, so if you come through the alleyway and you're approaching from kind of the Bridge of Remembrance,
Piano.
but not the front,
Oh,
well,
yeah, I
well
can
past the piano.
recognise
No,
this one.
Riverside.
The entrance by the piano.
Yeah, exactly the entrance,
Oh,
the
yes.
piano.
What?
That's the
Piano
entrance.
entrance.
You
That's
walk
not
in,
the Riverside
and
Market.
no, a physical piano,
Oh.
not the venue.
They have
You
the-
walk in,
Not the
and
piano,
on the
the
left,
venue.
on the left there's a butcher.
Yeah.
Everyone's seen the butcher. That's the butcher's mistress, which is originally based in
Yes.
Rangiora. What you might not have noticed, and this is what's so sneaky about this place, is as you walk past the butcher, there's actually like a little bar,
What?
and you can sit down there and have them just cook you stuff
Really?
from the butcher.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely incredible.
I didn't know this.
So and Chef Ryan, who I met, he was here for lockdown. I'm
Yes.
friends with him on Instagram, and yeah, he's there and he's absolutely smashing it up. So if you want something slightly different, go to Riverside Market, go to the butcher's, pull up a pew or pull up a stool at that little seat. You can grab beer and he'll just cook you whatever's over there. It's fucking incredible.
Savaloys.
Number 4, and by the way, this is not a competition, and these are, of course, there's other great places to eat in Christchurch. These are just what I thought of today. So number 4 is obviously Mame Son. This is actually kind of a little bit out of town. It's in Akaroa.
Amazing.
And I should probably admit that it is a very good friend of mine who runs this restaurant, and I did work there for many years playing music. But it's got nothing to do with that. The food there is fucked. So if you do find yourself in Akaroa, go to Mame Son. It's out of control. And didn't Amy, the maitre d',
Yes.
take out maitre d' of the year at the Hospital
Maitre d'
Awards?
of the Year award.
Which is absolutely dope.
Woo, Amy.
Crazy cool.
She is amazing.
So big ups, Amy. That's super cool. So that's Mame Son. That's in Akaroa. So when you pull into Akaroa and you go past kind of the domain, you don't go right round the bend into like the other bit. It's back here in that group of shops. So Mame Son. Look it up. It's right there on the screen. You know, if you care, you care.
You can jump off the wharf.
You can jump
After
off the wall.
breakfast.
You can.
Hey.
So the 5th and final restaurant
Dun-dun-dun.
that I want to share with you guys from the Canterbury region here in New Zealand is Fairy Indians. And the photo there you can see
Yeah.
Emma. I've chopped her head off a little bit, but yeah, they've got a good thing going. So I get a lot of shit when I eat Indian food from my friends. They're like, "Oh, Moses, you're such a pleb. Like, you just get the butter chicken." I'm like, "Get fucked." And there's also this belief that butter chicken is like a white dish. No, incorrect. Butter chicken is fucking OG Indian dish. Tikka masala
Is more white.
is from the UK.
There you go.
That's an amalgamation. And that's not to say that there's not restaurants in New Zealand that do a relatively European version of butter chicken. But butter chicken is an OG Indian dish. Merg Makani is what we call it. Makani meaning chicken. But yeah, Fairy Indians, absolutely amazing. So thank you for listening. That's been my segment, brand new segment here on the Emma Dilema Variety Show called 5 Super Cool Restaurants with the Moses. Moses. 5 Super Cool Restaurants with the Moses. The Moses. The Moses. Moses. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so someone just asked you to repeat the Marmaison one, and I'm not really sure why. So we're not gonna do that. Oh, Moses.
He's not drunk enough yet.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everybody's drowning.
baby. It was because Nicholas Chavardes, who asked you to repeat Marmaison. I was like, why? And then I just tagged Marmaison. And he's like, to be honest, I was just being a dick. I'm French, and I like hearing French and your accent.
Marmaison.
Marmaison.
It's like
Marmaison.
it's like if I rolled a cigarette and I need a leafer.
What?
Leafer.
The
Leafer. Leafer.
Is this the guy that was
How
at
do you
the
say it?
party the other night and we realised that he couldn't speak English?
Leafer.
Maybe he can type English, but
How
he
do you
can't
say
speak it.
lighter in
Lighter.
French?
Little. That was Italian. Babidi boopy.
I'll just run through it once more for all those joining us. 5 Super Cool Restaurants by the Moses. Boom. We've got Hello Sunday. Check that shit out. Pizza Republic. It's the old Winnie Ferry made. Super fucking dope. The Butcher's Mistress in Riverside Market. Go there and see all the artisans and everything that are doing there. We're so lucky to be rebuilding this beautiful city. Marmaison out in Akaroa. And last but not least, Fairy Indians on Ferry Road. So that's kind of Wolfston. And if you have your favourite restaurants, put them in the comments. And then we can all know what your favourite restaurants are. Emma Dilema.
Yes, I think it's time for Brenny.
Oh, yeah. Boom. We're going to get Brenny in the hot seat now. So for those of you that don't know, Brenny is a legacy sponsor. He's a diamond sponsor. He's an OG sponsor. He was the first guy to sponsor the show. $200 a week, nothing major. And that goes to our live streaming subscription. It goes to the drinks that we drink. And basically, every week we check in with Brenny. We just see what's up. He's always up to cool shit. He's a fucking beautiful man. And we love to hear what's going on in Brenny's world. So over to you, Brenny. What the heck is going on, brother?
Kia ora, internet world. Fuck all, really. I haven't really been doing anything. Been quite boring, actually. Yeah. No, actually, it's been pretty good. I had one of my best mates, Sam. He had his birthday, and it was anniversary day here in Christchurch on Friday, and I had his birthday party, which was fucking real cool. We all just got fucked up and like had a real cool night. But funny story, before I went to Sam's birthday party, I went and dropped my son Zach off with his mate Harry, and they brought these inflatable rafts and they floated down the Avon River with like 24 beers and just got fucking hell smashed and floated down the Avon for about 3 hours.
That sounds outrageous.
They had a great day, and they got a little bit sunburned.
Oh no.
But no one yelled at them.
Were they not wearing...
I made them put sunblock on because I'm a dad, and I was trying to make them be like a little bit responsible.
Yeah.
Hence why I dropped them off so they couldn't drink drive anywhere.
Hey, Brenny, I just realised that last week there was another Would You Rather.
Oh, really?
Would you rather with best mate Brenny that I got in my Instagram. So do you want to answer that Would You Rather?
Yeah, I just did a burp and blow though quickly.
You did a burp and blow?
Yeah.
If anyone is watching and wants to give Brenny a Would You Rather, do it right now while I find...
Instantly.
Just put it in the comments. But there was one the other day. I bet I'm not going to be able to find it. Fucking cunt. I mean, sorry, where's the disclaimer?
It's fine. It's fine. That's how we normally speak.
Okay, I'm going to give you a Would You Rather then.
Okay. I'm ready.
Would you rather This is evil.
I
This
hate
is
it when
my
you have
favorite
that
one.
look on your face.
I think you've heard this one. This is one of my favorite Would You Rathers to ask because my drummer came up with it on a road trip once, and like it made me cry with
Jaunty.
laughter. No, Dan.
Dan.
This is a Decades
I
tour.
love Dan Perry.
Would you rather get a paper cut to the eyeball
Ooh.
or put a toothpick under your toenail and kick a wall?
Fuck.
It's easy.
Fuck, I have to go the toothpick under the toenail
What?
and kick
I
the
would go
wall.
eyeball.
No
I would
way.
absolutely go eyeball. I
No
feel like,
way.
oh,
Nah, no way. I feel like the paper cut to the eyeball would fucking hurt way more.
I don't know. I feel like your eye can deal with a lot more.
I can't live with one eye.
Well, it does not going to say it's going to damage your eye.
Yeah, I would be scared of permanent damage.
People like get tattoos on their eyeballs and
What?
shit. Yeah, people like you can get your entire white of your eye like tattooed one color.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
I've seen it. Look it up. Look it up.
We should be doing this.
I would never do that. I'd
No,
rather.
exactly. You'd rather take a fucking toothpick under your
I'd rather get a
toenail
paper cut
and
to
kick
my
the
eyeball.
wall. It doesn't say how hard you have to kick the wall.
I've gotten like in school, in high school or primary school, I've gotten a pencil shaving in my
Yeah.
eye and it's like cut my eye. I feel
Yeah.
like it would be kind of like that. It's like just feels like there's
Oh my
sand in your eye for a
God.
bit or something. Like it's scratchy for like
okay,
a week and then it heals itself.
I've got a cool story.
Okay.
When I was probably about I was like in my early 20s, but like I was at my mate Rebecca's flat, and it was Rebecca was there, and her boyfriend Wok, and my mate Hayden, and I was with my ex-wife Ellie. But it was like Guy Fawkes time. Oh, this is fucking disclaimer.
I'm worried about
it was
this. I'm worried about this.
Yeah, it was Guy Fawkes time. And I was standing out on the road, and like at the flat, they had like a ranch slider door that you pulled open. You know, the big glass ranch slider door. So I was probably about 20 meters away, and Hayden was standing in the ranch slider, and I lit a skyrocket, and I went, "Fucking take this, cunt!" And I fucking aimed it at him, and it went and hit him right in the eye.
Oh.
No shit. It didn't do any damage,
God.
luckily, but like, holy fuck, it hit him in the eye. So I've been apologising profusely for that. It's cost me a lot. If Hayden's watching, he can confirm it,
Still
but
sorry?
it was dodgy.
Still sorry?
Still sorry to this day. It was never meant to happen. I was never meant to hit him, but obviously I did it.
Oh my god.
It was stupid.
Well, how old are you?
Maybe I was like 22, 23.
I think you can be forgiven when you're like that age.
Yeah, it did get him right in the eye though. After what, all the odds.
Shit.
Crazy though.
Shit.
Don't be a dick, people, with fireworks.
Oh,
If they
wait.
got banned, not a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know,
Every year
you can
I
live
see.
without them.
Every year I see, like, you know, all the people saying fireworks should be banned, like, all of our pets get stressed out and stuff, and I totally understand that, but, like, I look at my pets and they're just sleeping on my bed, just like, yo, bro, I don't care.
Yeah,
And, like, I just wonder if it's because I also don't care.
yeah. I also don't care.
Vibe off me? I don't know. But I get the argument, but also, like, at our friend's birthday, his 40th on the weekend. Like,
I saw her on Instagram.
yeah, he brought, like,
It was epic.
$500 worth of fireworks, and it was so amazing.
It was
such a
epic.
Good way to sell because it was 3 guys simultaneously.
Yeah.
Shot it off their balcony in Ackroyd, and it's all remote controlled. It was all very safe.
Yeah.
But it was so awesome. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, I would hate to like miss out on that.
Yeah.
I get the argument for like maybe it should just be commercial fireworks.
Yeah. Maybe if you had to like apply and get a license.
Yeah.
I don't know, for special occasions.
I think it should be one night. I think the problem is it goes-
Yes, I agree with that. It should be like it's legal on this night and then every other night, no bueno.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. So then everyone can prepare in advance.
Then the animals just have to be scared for one night.
Yeah, and like they can handle that. Just give them some catnip or whatever.
Yeah, man.
What do dogs have? I don't know. Chocolate? No, don't.
No.
Whiskey.
We've got another Would You Rather in.
Oh,
This one's from Mishka. Oh,
Mishka.
pulling it. Brenny.
Yes.
Oh, I've got 2 actually.
Oh.
Well, she's got 2. Would you rather be stuck in a hot... Oh no, this is just one, sorry. This is good. Would you rather be stuck in a hot room filled with farts or stuck in a room with all of the people that you don't like?
Farts.
Really?
No, I'd say
You would go farts?
I wouldn't. I would go all the people I don't like.
No, farts.
I would like to know what
It's gonna
And
be
how hot is the
revolting.
room?
And how hot is the room?
And how long do you have to stay in
Listen-
there?
Yeah, exactly.
If I've got Mishka's interpretation correctly, it's gonna be a hot room full of farts, which fucking reeks.
Sometimes it doesn't smell like anything.
And farts have
This
a
is
very,
true.
very swift shelf. They kept speaking of the devil.
You guys got.
It's,
This is the would you rather that we've just gotten in. You
Yeah,
guys
no,
might want to
I
weigh
would
in on
definitely
this.
Go, because I'll tell you why. Because the people that I don't like, I mean, the amount of people in there's going to be pretty small to start with.
Oh, okay. Well, there you've got.
Really?
And I don't even need to talk to those cunts.
There's
I
a
can
couple
just
would
sit
you
there and
rathers
play
that we're
fucking
discussing.
backgammon on my phone. You know? So,
I think that I would rather be in the room with people I don't like because I'm assuming that the hot room full of farts is like unbearably hot and the farts are like sulfuric, like
yeah.
runny bumweed.
like, I have smelt some fucking horrible.
But I also know
Sometimes
horrible
there's
farts
bad
farts in my
farts,
time.
man. Sometimes there's just really
Yeah,
bad
but
farts.
that's not the room I think Mishka's talking
Sometimes the
about.
bads are farts.
It's sure that Misha needs to qualify
You had
that
your
a little
mic
bit
off
more.
mute.
I think I'm right on track.
Oh.
I've been turning it on and off.
Oh.
She's like onion farts. You know, those ones are bad.
Onion farts?
No,
Onion
it's period
farts.
farts, Emma?
Oh my god, period farts are the
Period
worst.
farts.
Okay, well,
Yeah, they
team.
are bad.
Well, that's been
And noisy.
Brenny in the hot seat. I hope you've enjoyed him. He,
Kill
like
it.
I say, he is our legacy sponsor. He's our diamond sponsor. He's the OG. Brenny, give the camera a kiss once again.
Bathroom and I was like,
We love you, brother. We love you. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Cheers,
Brenny
peeps.
might be back because he might be joining Kate, or we might have Kate by herself. So, a couple of things I want to go through. I want to say a massive thanks to our sponsors, Storm Baker Jewelers. Absolutely incredible. What you guys do for us is above and beyond. And if you ever need to have a beautiful ring made, check out Storm Baker Jewelers. And they're paying for the show. They make sure that we are always well drunk and well fed. So thank you so much. It means a lot. We just started the show during lockdown, and we feel incredibly privileged that we're actually able to do this and fucking look after ourselves, and it's super fun. So I think on that note, I'm not sure if we're ready for the final song, or
oh, I can do the final song, but then after that we've got a couple guest spots.
we actually do still have a couple of guest spots. So maybe we'll hold off on the final song. There's a couple of things I
I
want to
think it's
share.
time for a song though. We've been chatting for a while.
It kind of does feel like time for a
Can
song.
I just read out the last would you rather though?
Yes.
Because it made
Is
me
it by-
literally recoil.
By who?
Kaylee, would you rather be stuck on a desert island with your worst enemy? She's done like kind of a mashup of a few would you rathers here. Would you rather be stuck on a desert island with your worst enemy for a year, or rip your big toenail off?
Rip the toenail off.
Nah, I'd rather be stuck on an island for a year.
Enemy, and then you'd be friends.
Oh, I love that, Kate. So Kate's
Oh,
was very
that's
wholesome.
wholesome.
Kate's was very wholesome. So, maybe Kaylee, if you're watching, we need a few more details. Like, because Brenny, you brought this up. I want to know what kind of island it is. Like, am I
Are there
stuck?
snacks?
Like, if I was
Yes.
if I was
We're gonna
sharing a
assume that
room
the
with this
island
person,
has
if
stuff.
I was sharing a room, like, what are they on the other side of the
You have to share a
island?
Are
bed.
they an abusive enemy? Are they
Oh.
an enemy that operates
Oh.
with verbal abuse, like or are they
Oh.
physical abuse, sodomy?
Is it
Oh.
Blue
Sodomy.
Is it the Blue Lagoon scenario?
I'm just going to bring up the disclaimer again. Any
Shit.
content shared on this is opinion
Shit.
only and not
Sodomy.
intended to malign any religion, ethnic
And
group,
escalates
club,
quickly.
Well, if you're into
organisation,
sodomy, that would actually
company,
be quite alright,
individual,
wouldn't
or anyone or anything.
If you're into butt sex, it would
Okay.
be fun. Okay, let's do the third song. Which is my song.
Oh, there's one more. Would you rather? There's one more. Would you rather?
Emily
I'm bringing
Jazz
it.
Banfield has a would you rather. Would you like to read it out, Moses?
Would you rather suck off your dad or eat out your mum?
Well, I had a dream I pashed my mum.
Oh, that's
Was it erotic?
fucking-
No, it was creepy as
Yeah,
fuck.
no shit, that would have woken you up. Holy fuck.
I'd
So-
rather kill myself than do either of those
Yeah,
things.
me too. I think I'd just rather die.
Okay, but once again,
So thanks for that, Emily.
Emily
Fuck
Jazz
you.
Banfield, would you rather suck off your dad or eat out your mum? I would rather do both as long as.
As long as they were consenting.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, okay. First of all, you got to assume that both my dad or my mum want to have those things happen to them.
But that
Yeah,
doesn't-
yeah.
That's not how the game works, Moses. You have to choose.
you do have to choose. Oh, and we've
Jesus.
also got some feedback coming back from Kaylee. So, no snacks.
Okay.
Got to fend for yourself.
No snacks.
Sodomy may be required.
Oh, no!
Taking the island.
So did you see that?
Toenail. I'm gonna rip off my toenail.
Toenail.
Do I have a weapon? Can I take out the enemy? Is
You
there-
are
is
a
it-
weapon.
Did you catch that, Kaylee? So do you have a weapon? So just in case that your worst enemy
Oh
gets
my
so bad,
god. Oh my god.
do you get to take them out?
Oh my god. Emily's saying that you have to choose between your mum and your dad.
Okay, I would
If I was you, I'd choose
rather.
your dad. If I was you,
I
I'd
think-
choose your dad.
I think as a cis male, I would rather eat up my mum.
Oh, that was a
But that's
sentence.
because if I was to
That
go
was a
down on my dad, I would
It'd
be.
double whammy.
It'd be a double whammy because I'm not actually gay.
But also, you don't
you know
know
what I
your
mean?
dad
So
very
then I'm
well,
not-
and he drinks a lot of Cody's, so he probably wouldn't even know it was happening.
It tastes sweet.
Oh!
Fucking hell,
You're
team.
burping bloke.
Jesus, this has gotten
Alright,
so
so this
hectic.
song's called
I
Cooperate.
just hang on before you jump in, I just need to bring this disclaimer again. The views, opinions expressed on the Emma Dilemma show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of any sponsor, guest,
Guys,
client, family
I have
member,
to
or
say-
affiliated persons. Okay?
I have to say,
Okay,
my knees weak,
okay.
palms are
Just
sweaty,
saying to
there's
our
vomit
sponsors
on my
to pay for
sweater
this fucking
already,
show.
mom's spaghetti.
Any
that's what I'm
content
saying.
shared on this is opinion only and not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organisation, company, individual, or
Or mum
anyone
or dad.
or
Or
anything.
mum or dad.
Or mum or dad. Exactly.
I know
People
Okay.
that fart.
Or people that fart.
Oh,
And last but not least, show may contain coarse language, nudity, sex scenes, violence, drug use, excessive consumption of alcohol, and insertion of penis in river wombat down by the river where I put my penis in the river wombat down by the river woo where I put my penis in the river wombat down by the river where I put my penis in the river wombat down by the river where I put my penis in the river wombat. Cheers, motherfuckers. Coming up, we have Emma's third and final song. So welcome to the Emma Dilemma Variety Show. I want to say a massive thanks to our special guest audience. We've got Georgie here for the first time. If you were tuning in, that beautiful piece of art on Emma's back, which she took up to the Aotearoa Music Awards, was commissioned from Emma for him. He did an incredible job. Look at it. Here it is. Here it is. We'll bring it up on screen again.
Spend your money with Georgie.
Absolutely. And all of that is literally
rain.
crocheted. Look
Make it
at the
rain.
state of it. Look at that. If you want a custom fucking anything made,
A badge.
we got you, homie. We
We
got
got
you,
you
homie.
homie for that.
And I also want to say, obviously thank you to our sponsors. And if you're joining for the first time, this is the Emma Dilemma Variety Show. We do 3 songs. Emma plays a song that she just randomly chooses. She plays a song that's been requested by you, the audience. She's sort of done both. So now it's the third and final song, which is an Emma Dilemma original. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is. Woo!
Are you playing this one at your show on Thursday night?
No.
Tell us about your show on Thursday night.
Kate is such a good MC, even when screaming from behind. That's what she said.
when I scream.
And yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, if you are in Christchurch, I am playing my debut Otatahi Christchurch show on Thursday at Blue Smoke
Yes, you
for
are.
the Christchurch City Council's Go Live launch party, and it's free tickets, so you just got to go to www.ccc.govt.nz/go live, and you just need to register for your free tickets, and then you can come. It's going to be heaps of fun. We're very excited. We rehearsed last night. We're rehearsing tomorrow night.
It was good. It was good last night.
I'm playing
eh?
2 shows
It's
that
cool.
night. I'm also playing another set at that same show with a band called Imperial April. It's also their debut show. It's an all-girl band except for Andy, but we also just say that he is part of the all-girl band. And so come on down. It's going to be a heckin' good time. I'm not playing this next song.
What?
I don't know why. Anyway, this song's called Cooperate, and it goes like this. The moment that I first saw you, I was drawn to your outfit and the hair and eyes and shoes, and everything that you were doing, so I followed you. Stayed at least 10 paces behind so you wouldn't notice me, until I was ready to be noticed by you. We will be in love someday. A power couple, our friends will say, just you wait. We'll be so happy, it's gonna be great. I just need you to cooperate. Don't get too excited, mate. We walked all the way to your house. At least I hope it is your house that you don't share with anyone else. It seems that we have common ground. I know because I watched you through the window of your lounge and saw your stuff around. Looks like true love I found. I'll say hi any minute now. We will be in love someday. A power couple, our friends will say, just you wait. We'll be so happy, it's gonna be great. I just need you to cooperate. Wait, not yet. It's a stalker song. It's flipping it on its head. I'm a girl stalking a guy. And it's not actually me, it's just a story I made up. But everyone always
Go on.
asks if it's about me stalking
Because
Moses.
you get the whole fucking.
It's not. When I sing it, I pictured in my head that I'm in Melbourne because I wrote it in Melbourne with my one of my producers and a co-writer, Sam K. Sproul. And I just was at his house and I just pictured walking down the streets of Coburg and like seeing a hot guy and just being creepy. And that didn't actually happen. It was just because I was at their house in Coburg that...
There's no hot guys in Melbourne.
There is no hot guys in Melbourne, straight up. No, just kidding. Anyway, that's my song.
See what you did there.
Well, now we reach that very interesting time of the night. This always happens. Now we enter that interesting time of the night where all the songs are done. We've had a couple of segments. I'm going to open up the floor for a very special mate if he wants to come and do 30-second quick-fire rapid questions.
Oh!
No.
You should.
If he's not ready, so this is not the week. But tune in for future weeks because we're going to have a special guest.
We showed his patch.
So I think we did. So I think at this point it's time to have. I think we're going to put our very special friend Kate Owen in the hot seat, and you can probably come over here and sit on my lap, Emma, and share this microphone with. You grab a drink because I've got a lot of questions that I want to ask Kate about her life.
Oh, shit.
So I can introduce Kate. Kate is an incredible human. I have been on a lot of tours in my life. I've played on a lot of albums in my life.
Do you want some background music?
I haven't. I do want some background music, actually, Kate. That's beautiful. yeah, I've done a lot of music in my life. So I've been playing for 20 years, and I'm incredibly fortunate to be in the position I can, where I can relatively keep my shit together through playing music. The point of the story is, out of all the albums I've played on, all the tours I've been on, my good friend Kate, who is here joining us in the hot seat, uh, she released her debut album earlier this year, and we took it out on the road. She took it out on the road. Totally independently, no label booking, no fucking big hoo ha. So she was the booker, the booking agent. So if for those of you that don't know how the music industry works, it's you generally have the artist who creates the work. You've got a manager who manages that group or that artist. Then they make relationship with a booking agent. The booking agent books the gigs. You have a publicist. The publicist goes, "Oh, this band that I'm working with are doing stuff, so you need to listen to them." They go out and put the posters up and stuff. You have your A&R person if you're dealing with a label. That's like artist relations. They then go and plug you to radio or Spotify and all this. So there's all these facets that come into it. And then obviously you've got your people at the top. So Kate independently has been doing this by herself for the first time in her life, and I've got to be real honest. And this is not a poo poo on any other experience I've been a part of, but this experience with Kate, who, as I mentioned, out the gate, doing it by herself, off her own back, brand new to all of this. It's been one of the most comfortable, awesome, rewarding, nourishing tours I've ever been on.
Thanks,
And
Moses.
just a fucking beautiful process.
Thank you.
So I just want to check in with you, Kate, and just to see where you're at. What's going on? What the heck is going on? What's going on?
Well, I want to know whether I talk to the camera or to you. What is better for the
Either.
people?
Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
All right.
Doesn't
'Cause
matter.
I see Emma kind of making love to the camera, and so because I'm a fangirl, I want to be just like her. But it's weird. It's weird coming back. The project actually took 2 years because I crowdfunded in 2019 January. Look, it's been amazing, and it was as amazing having you guys on tour as it was the other way around. I mean, I loved playing with a band. I'd played solo for so long, and having all the other instruments. And look, it was just incredible. But coming home is weird. Coming off a project that is all about creativity, and you just pour yourself into it, and it's a fight, and everything's a battle, and you put your armor on and you go out and you fight the battle, and then you come home and the war's over.
So I've always talked about it as the post tour blues. But then in saying that, as I was just saying, I've always just been the hired gun, or even if I'm emotionally and physically and creatively invested in the project, it's still never been my baby. But I've still experienced the post-tour blues.
It's a bit
so
like,
it must be pretty fucking intense for you.
I would describe it as jet lag, but I'd have to say that the biggest challenge is that all other areas of your life have been neglected for that period of time. If you're obsessive, and most artists are, and if you make that project your everything, and when it's done, when it's finished, it's because you haven't sort of taken care of the other areas of your life. But it's like I was saying to someone else, it's not that for me, I wouldn't describe it as depression or down. It's like jet lag. It's just weird. It's just, what are the forces of the day? Like, I got dressed and had breakfast today. It was 11 a.m. and that's all I'd done. When I was doing the album and the project, I would have kicked several goals by 11 a.m. I may well have got it, So it's just that. And I think that's for anybody that comes off a massive project, or a child leaves home. I mean, I'm not comparing it to that, but, it's a little bit of empty nest syndrome, a little bit of jet lag. I wouldn't say it'll be a reason never to do it, but a few of my friends like Emma and Moses and Katie Thompson, and a lot of people have said to me, and artists, people in theatre, my friends in Auckland that are actors and things, have said, you got to make sure you celebrate what you've achieved and not just be worried about, which is true.
Yeah.
But
It's so hard to.
And
yeah.
celebrating wins. So the other thing there too is Emma and I were fortunate enough kind of a few years ago to sit in on an interview between Tom Larkin, or as I like to affectionately refer to him as Tim Larkin, from hit New Zealand band Pacifier.
Who used to give me bumps on the tyre swing. At
Yes, in
Kelburn Normal
Wellington.
School. Kelburn Normal School, Tom. Bumps.
And he
Terrifying.
was interviewing a man called Jeff Crabtree, who's a blues guitarist from.
No, isn't he a six?
He's a blues guitarist from Australia, and his wife is a clinical psychologist, and together they wrote a book called Living with a Creative Mind.
Such a good book.
And they profiled people from all of the creative walks of life. So that was musicians, dancers, actors, painters, visual artists, sculptors, but also programmers, because they actually fit the profile weirdly. Not chefs actually, but a couple of the key takeaways, just to bring it back and keep it fucking centered, is in life, in popular culture, we talk about work-life balance, but in the and that's okay if you're working in an office job and you're comfortable with that, or you're working just in a regular, normal life. But in the creative circles, when there's economic insecurity, you're talking late nights, you're talking exposure to, substance abuse. It's music is one of those industries where not only are you allowed to drink on the job and or take drugs, it's actually encouraged and facilitated at the top level. If cops walk through a big gig, if cops turned up to a 660 gig, walk backstage, and they're all doing coke, they're not going to fucking pull them up. They're just going to be like, get a selfie with them to send to the kids.
It's famous.
It's integrated into the culture. So there's that weird thing going on. Anyway, this takeaway is, because that is the situation, it's not about a work-life balance for us. It's actually about a work-life ballast. So a ballast being it goes up and down. And so the beautiful analogy from that book is they talk about waves going in and waves coming in and going out. And so the thing that I think that my takeaway from that book and that interview was that as artists, it's really important for us to recognize when we're in and we're on, and the waves coming in and the tide's high and we're in it. And then when it goes out, we really need to hold space for that too and go, well, the tide's out. I'm not doing anything now. But the challenge or the expectation is to be like, I should be doing something, or there should be stuff happening.
Well, the other I think the big thing as well is what your belief system is. So the thing is that a few people have said to me, who will remain nameless, so are you going to get a job now? And so for me, it's
They
like,
can get fucked.
Yeah, well,
they can get
they don't
fucked.
really understand. To them, it's like, oh, you've been fucking around for 2 years. Are you going to get a job now? And
Name the names.
No,
Name the fucking names. Cancel those cunts.
No.
Cancel those motherfuckers.
Unclean!
But
Cancel those
But
fucking cunts.
I think that you're absolutely right. That the wave is out, and I'm lying on the beach, and I'm doing that thing where you sink into the sand. You know when you lie on the sand and the wave is out, and you start to sink. That feeling?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. For once, I can categorically say I don't know what the fuck's going on. I have no clever thing to say about how things are right now. I don't know. It's weird.
Can I say what's beautiful about that? Is because this is something that there's somebody in my life who I'm extremely close to. I'm not going to name names. It's my mum. And she's Brendan loves my mum. We all love my mum, and she'll be comfortable with this. She's reached a point in her life where she's always believed in Jesus. She's always believed in a higher power. She's always helped out other people. For example, my sister's dad, my little brother's dad. All of them let her down. Every church she's been a part of let her down. And Mum's spirit carries on because she believes in something bigger, which is really cool. And something I've been learning off her, and I think we've kind of been learning simultaneously, is she's recognized, like, fuck, I haven't quite had my trajectory right, but also not going to beat myself up. I think there's something, so this is what we've been riffing on, is the idea that letting go and going, oh my God, I don't know what's going on. It's the mystery of it, and opening up to the mystery of it, and being like, what the fuck is going on, and being okay with that. And I think if you get, sinking into the sand and going, well, I'm not going to get drowned, but I'm sinking.
Can I bring Eckhart Tolle into it?
Please do.
Eckhart Tolle and Russell Brand, who Moses looks very similar to. I really always think this every time I look at Moses.
I remember you.
Only the
I
good
remember you
bits.
saying at
Only the
Wonder
good
Bar
bits.
we
You're
were
the New Zealand
debriefing.
Russell Brand. New Zealand. They talk about persona, and I think it's very important to know that when you do music, you have to create a persona, and when that persona. But anyway, I'm going to bring this back to the Emma Dilemma show because that's what I feel like doing just right now. And the reason being is one of my ways out of this is the fact that this couple of weeks coming up, there is some amazing music on in Christchurch. Okay, so there is the Go Live Festival, and there's also the Ohu Arts thing
It's
on at
so
the Pop
beautiful.
Supporter. But the reason that's important is one of the things that I did, knowing I was coming back to this kind of void, was to put a shit ton of things in my diary that were musical. Yeah, that I could go and watch people bang drums and play guitars and sing and put myself in that environment and get inspired and be close to people doing that stuff, because that is ultimately what you have to do. But yes, Christchurch, seriously, if I hear anyone this week say there's nothing on, I'm gonna dwarf punch you.
Yeah, they can
I'm
literally
gonna
get
dwarf
fucked up.
punch you, or I'm gonna take you out round the knees.
If you're
I'm
in
just gonna
Christchurch
cuddle
and
you,
you
I
don't
don't know.
think there's shit going on,
This is all free. This shit is all free. And the people that are making it happen, I have worked really, really hard. And most of them are musicians or digital artists. Or this place thing at Ohu is going to have poets, and it's just stupid.
different stories. We've got kids. We're not talking about that. If you're out there and you're a young family and you're working hard and you've got young kids, different bars.
No,
we're
but
not,
a
we're
lot
not
of the
talking
Go
about
Live
that.
stuff is during
Not
the
talking
day
about
on
that.
weekends.
Well, some of it is.
And they have the stuff in the
that's
park,
about it.
at
Yeah,
Hagley
stuff in the
Park.
But just
Sundays.
to clarify though, we're not having a go at that. We're having a go at the fucking fucks out there who are not happy with where they're at. Therefore, they're making everyone else's life a misery. And then complaining about this.
I just think we all have a responsibility for culture. We all have a responsibility to be part of culture. And if artists are making music and stuff happen, then we should all go out and support it.
Yeah,
We should all
we
go out and
do.
support it. So we should. And so thank you to Emma Dilemma and Moses for having me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for all your support. And here comes Elema Dilemma.
I love drugs.
And you're amazing, Kate. Thank you. That was
I also want to
absolutely
say, if
beautiful.
you are a musician and you're watching, and you are not playing Go Live Festival, and you're like, oh god, I'm feeling like really annoyed that I don't get to play Go Live. I've been there. There's heaps of things I haven't been asked to play, and I've been bummed about it. But like what Kate was saying, it's so important to go out to these things, especially if they're free, and see all your peers playing music, because you don't know what it's going to inspire in you. Most of the time you might just be like, oh fuck that band, I hate that band, they suck. But you might just catch something that you just go, oh hang on a hot fucking minute.
Yeah, and I've got something
One,
important
I
to
love
say.
that. Two, that inspires something else in me to do something with my music. See, I'm invigorated, ready to do my art again. So like, even if you're feeling really bummed that you didn't get asked to play, please come along to all the shows. Like, I'm gonna try and go to as many of them as I can, and like,
Yeah, and for
because
the,
I want to be inspired all the time.
and I've got something important to say too. And I think so what's going to happen, right? On Thursday night we're playing, and people are going to come out and they're going to watch, and all the bands will be great. But Emma Dilemma, this is straight up. I'm not. There's no hype or anything. You guys are going to watch us, and you're going to be like, "What the fuck? They're fucking amazing," and it's going to give you the sense that we've come out of nowhere. Like, whoa, how are they so good? They've come out of nowhere. Like, what the fuck? It's like, no, motherfucker. I've been playing music
We've
for
all been
20
grinding.
years. Emma's been fucking grinding. Emma is one of the hardest working people I know. Jonty, our drummer, is literally probably one of the best drummers in New Zealand. And Emma pays him to come to practice. We're not just like this random
I'm like,
group
I'm not eating
that
this week
get
'cause I'm paying
wasted and
Jonty
kind of
for
catch up
rehearsal.
on the weekend. Like, we've put in the mahi, so when you see it and you hear it and you're like, holy fuck, it's not
So excited!
nothing just works like out of nowhere. It's amazing. Like, everything is so do the work, put the mahi in, and fucking just smash it. Smash whatever you're doing.
I'm very, 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 very. Everyone who's got their ticket to Thursday, I'm very, very excited for you to be there. Like, if I think or talk about it too much, I might cry, because I know that a lot of the people who have bought tickets and are coming are either my family, my friends, local artists that respect what I do, local musicians that are keen to check out my new project and support me, and it really makes me feel very lucky and very privileged
And this
to
is the
be able
first
to launch
live-
this project.
This is the first time.
Moses' camera just died. This is my second show. We played a show in Auckland the other week to like fuck all people at Armageddon, so I'm very excited to play shows in my hometown or Tahi Christchurch to people that I respect and love and cherish, and we're just gonna, me personally, but I know that Moses and Jonty as well, are gonna fucking bring it. Moses, your camera's died. We need to call it.
Here, we're going to say goodnight. Go to www.ccc.govt.nz/go live. Get your free tickets. Thank you for tuning in tonight. This has been the Emma Dilemma Variety Show. Thank you, Moses. Thank you, Georgie. Thank you, Brenny. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Alex, who couldn't be here tonight, but up the ABs. I love rugby. Good night.